of the week. I'm Nick Marcone here with Tom Cole, Terry Crosby, and Steve the Man Taylor, and we've got a pretty exciting show today. Last week we spent the entire show at Whitmer.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah.
This week we're going to Perrysburg High School.
That's right.
We got a wrestling and gymnastics, right, Tom?
Correct.
Steve,
Correct.
take it away.
It's going to be a great show. It's funny, Tom and Terry have been a little funny, though. Too much time in the sun. They were enjoying all that sun we had.
Yes. I'm practicing.
No, you're not supposed to stare at it.
We're practicing for the eclipse.
Okay. You got to wear glasses, though.
Cross and I were up on my roof the other day, the sunny day.
Yep.
And we're staring no glass straight on into it. We're kind of.
Oh, no.
No, it's all working, and and if you need us to take a mental acuity test, boss,
Right.
I think Cross and I are your guys. Wait a minute, TV, cheese, dog, cat. Now, and I'll give that back to you at the end of the show.
What's he talking about?
He's a historian. He's a historian.
They don't know what time we film, but it's too early for Tom to start drinking. I don't know. He fell in his head.
I don't know about that, boss. You might want to double check me on that.
Bloody
All right.
Mary bar.
Hey,
I have to ask him again.
We're talking about stars. We're talking about high school stars. We're talking about
Yeah.
Perrysburg. And for years now, we've been
Right.
doing the show. We've had so many high school stars
Yes.
come from right across the street. High school.
Yeah.
Yep.
They do a fantastic job. But we're talking about the wrestlers to start with. And I think you said they've had a phenomenal year. We know they've
Yep.
got kids that have gone on and gone number 1 in the world,
Yeah,
and
right,
number 1 in
right.
the state. But they've got 10 kids right now in state qualifiers.
Yeah, it's tied a school record for wrestling, qualifying, going to the state. And as you said, boss, we've done this for so long. The synergy over at Perrysburg is very interesting. Obviously, demographics, population is moving that way. They can't build up fast enough in Perrysburg. We've experienced that.
Absolutely.
But it's more than that. It's about a quality education and a great education and great athletics, great extracurriculars. We saw the theater productions.
sure.
So bottom line is they've got it going on over there, and we're proud to talk about them. But yes, 10 wrestlers, Perrysburg, headed to the state, tied a school record, so we wish them the best.
Who's the kid that's global?
I can't answer that one. I'm on the mental acuity.
There's 2 of them. I think his brother.
Right.
There's 2 boys. They're both brothers. I'm losing his name, but they had a whole parade for him,
Yeah.
right? This summer
Like
he
they
came
wrestle,
in.
like they're like world, like number one in the
Yep,
world.
they
or
beat
something.
the number 1 college kid too, and he was a high school kid.
Come on, Tom.
He fell
Got
in his
him
head.
again.
Not today. He fell in his head.
TV, dog, cheese, and cat.
There we go.
Oh, man.
So we always talk about wrestlers, and we say like, hey, none of us wrestled.
Right. Certainly not me.
So we don't really know much
Thankfully,
about
right.
it, but we know to stay away from those guys because they're tough.
Absolutely.
And ladies, there's a lot of good local lady wrestlers now
Right.
too. Whitmer, I think, has got a state champion.
It's amazing. That's one thing. I've never really backed down for anybody, but when it comes to a wrestler, no, thank you.
That's
And I just want to say about the Perrysburg wrestlers, it's not 1 or 2 or 3. It's actually 10 that actually compiling an absolutely beautiful season. So,
How many are the team total?
congratulations.
242 points, Nick, and they came in, and this will kind of put it in perspective for you. They came in second to St. Ed's. So if you know anything
Yep,
about
St. Ed's
wrestling in St. Ed's, and they're right there with St. Ed's.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
that's wrestling is different. I talk about this all the time, but when I played basketball at St. John's, and not well, but when I played, I'd go through the wrestling room because it was in the locker room. They had the mats down there, and I'd almost cry. I was so happy that it was happy tears that I could play basketball, and I didn't have to do what was happening in that room
Right,
because.
Absolutely.
And you know anything about wrestling? Those guys are.
Well,
tough.
I was once challenged by a wrestler at Developers, and I never backed down from any
You don't
challenge.
fight
I
a
really
wrestler,
don't.
Cross. I can just
That
tell you
is
that.
the
right?
last
Yeah.
time that I stood up to that wrestler.
You don't fight a wrestler, Cross.
He
No
had
way.
me in twists and turns. I could
Yeah.
barely move. Like
Pretzel.
You look like a German pretzel when he got done with you, Cross.
and believe it or not, you may not can tell, but all the blood rushed out of my head.
Excuse me, like a boa constrictor.
Yeah, I was
That's what
gone.
they do.
Good
Hey.
night.
We could sit here and talk about the old days all day long. I'm sure Terry's got a few more stories.
Oh yeah, I do.
But we want to talk about another special group at Perrysburg High School. We're talking about the gymnasts. And that is another great group of people. And are they participating again in the highest level, state?
Yeah, state.
Yeah.
That's their eighth straight
Eighth in a row.
trip to the state championships, and I think that's a record at
Yeah,
Perrysburg. And they have a senior, Ava Kincaid. Ava did a great job on the vault and scored her career best, headed to the state. But here's the caveat, guys. She's the only senior on the team.
Wow.
So how does that bode for the next
Nice.
couple of years
Yeah,
for
that's
Perrysburg gymnastics?
Looks like 9, 10. in a
Yeah.
row.
You know,
You know, the vault. Anytime I think about the
Yes.
vault, isn't that where
Yeah.
there's that video
Yeah.
of that one gymnast
Yeah.
flying down and boom, boom, hit
Yeah.
right in the side and that like collapsed his sternum.
that springboard.
I still think, even the shape that he's currently in right now, I think Supercross could do
Challenge?
it. I think
Challenge.
he could
You
do
don't
it.
say you don't back down from a
Yeah,
challenge.
I
Challenge
think-
accepted.
I want to see him on the balance beam.
Pommel horse.
I'll tell you what, guys. We're going to do this coming up. We're going to have a competition, right? So, you know, everybody knows I'm getting a little older. But
No.
I can guarantee you, Tom Cole, boss man Steve Taylor, Nick Marconi,
Really?
we're gonna do a 40-yard dash, okay? And
Ooh.
we'll see. We'll see who wins.
Can
that.
we have blood pressure medication there?
Ambulance on
And
site.
some paddles,
Yeah,
just
I'll
security.
tell you, put your money on me, all right?
You guys have all seen the
Tearing a hamstring.
videos. The legs start going
Oh,
faster than
the legs.
Bam.
Supercross
money
legs
on you
are
falling
gone.
out.
They're just gone.
We're gonna do that, boss.
All right.
Hamstrings,
We're gonna do it.
Achilles, all our friends are
I think though we should reach out to
Wow.
the Perrysburg gymnastics squad.
Yeah.
And see what where they practice and where they
Right.
have all
Yeah.
this stuff. And let's get on the
uneven.
uneven bars,
Parallel.
the rings,
Nice.
the rings, that iron cross. You hold
Nice,
yourself up like
nice,
that.
nice.
Yeah, I think we
Could
can
Boss
do
could Cross possibly vault the new Steve Taylor car? Is that
Over?
He hits the thing and goes airborne.
Yeah, not at all.
Well, I'm gonna tell you guys one thing right now, right? When we do that, you know, I never have any days off work. I will be off sick.
You see Cross's head sticking through the windshield on the new Steve Taylor
I'll
car.
be taking
I
a
like
sick
it.
day.
I
You
like
got
it.
good moves though. You'd be good on the floor, I think.
Nick, don't encourage him.
Yeah, no. Were you trying to get rid of me?
No, I'm saying you can dance on the floor like they do some.
I think we only have one option if we were going to do
Yeah.
any gymnastics
Yeah.
for this group. It's the people that they've got the twirlers, and the long
Right.
streams. They
Yeah.
run around, they
Okay.
dance around, do that.
Oh, we can do that.
Tom, I see that in your
that was
future.
from old school.
We can
wasn't
do
it?
that.
Hey, I tell you what, I give it a shot.
All right.
I would
I'll actually wear a wig doing that too.
So we'll.
Yeah.
No. Negative on the wigs.
Thank you, Marcos.
Yeah, I think we got to wrap it up. We keep rambling. China's falling asleep back there.
Well, before we wrap, can we say, we could have done a coach's corner also on Perrysburg. Coach Boyce got his 600th
Yes.
Wow.
win in
Yep.
basketball.
Yep.
Cross, you know what that means.
Man, that is a legacy.
Wow.
Seriously,
Wow.
that's
600.
absolutely legacy.
Big
Yeah,
time.
it really is, and you just shows the determination, and the hard work each and every day.
Yeah,
Awesome.
So
Great
congratulations,
job,
Coach.
Boyce.
Yeah.
on
Yes.
600 wins.
600.
Thanks for tuning in to another edition of Steve Taylor's High School Stars of the Week. I stuttered on that one a
That's
little bit.
all right.
Big
We're
shout
good.
out to Marco's Pizza, too, for giving, I think, the whole Perrysburg High School pizzas this week. We've talked about them all now, so
Yeah,
everybody.
I kind of like that.
Yeah. If you don't get them, just see Tom.
Yeah, call me 1-800-0000. And if I'm not there, leave a message.
But wait, we can't end until you tell us about the dog, the cheese, the whatever.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't think I can do it. Dog, cheese, TV, cat. But I don't think I have them in the right order, but I think I got
Isn't
them.
that a game?
It's an acuity thing.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
You failed.
I never
You
knew
failed.
that. I
All
never
right,
knew that.
everybody, we'll see you next week. Have a good one.